back again, bitches.
Yeah, okay.
This time, mirror mode.
Like I had...
Mirror mode! Oh no.
I was saying, which... I know...
Oh Lord.
I'm pretty sure I've thought of some form of this in every recording. We not only have, the stupid, it was 10 because...
It was 10 because it was X.
Remember, the other dumb thing about that is, and this is why I am still convinced that people were, way too hard on this because of how this single-handedly, at least for a while, disproved basically all of those theories and shit. Remember, the other dumb thing is that, and I always love whenever people pull this, because to pull this, they have to ignore all the times Nintendo has blatantly contradicted this. There was also the stupid, Nintendo never makes a, same series or, same game sequel on the same console, and that's the reason it was going to be, cross or whatever, because Nintendo realized this is, the peak of traditional Mario Kart, so they were basically acting like this Smash Kart was going to be a Switch 2 launch title.
Damn it, Isabel.
Because that was the other really dumb thing. Yeah, which, again, like I said, I love whenever people pull that shit, because you then have to ignore every time Nintendo has, done exactly that.
But Nintendo has never made a sequel to any series ever on the same console.
Now, I will admit it doesn't happen often, but they have had times of doing it before. Now, like I said, Smash Kart still could happen. Could also be a
Smash. I'm not saying a Smash Kart can't happen.
The problem is it's the other problem with all the dumb Switch 2 shit is how people are acting like all of this is going to be announced any minute now.
And that the logic and what sort of hyped people up was because there was just... It's what I was trying... Oh, good. A super horn. That'll come in handy. It's the logic that is just good enough to make enough logistical sense. And that logic is that it's the pinnacle... Oh, funny. Blue shell, but I'm already over the line. Doesn't count. It's the pinnacle of, oh man, Mario Kart's done, so it's 10 because cross. Oh, that makes sense. And all these people hyping up, oh my god, that's so fucking cool. Because to really hype that up, they talked about how, because it's cross, that first they were going to throw Zelda and Animal Crossing back. But then, because it's cross and it's Smash, that we're, before diving into complete stuff, the more common rumor I remember was, the more common rumor I remember for that, it's the cross, but then Nintendo was at first going to, let's come down here, dip their toes into this idea in this one way. Ooh, super horn, nice. And what they were going to do to kind of dip their toes into the idea. Oh, fucking funny. Hey, bitch. I'm trying to talk, trying to focus. That Nintendo was going to dip their toes into the Smash Kart idea by first using their franchises for the most part. So, this idea was essentially, you have Mario Kart, obviously, but then F-Zero was a racing franchise, so you throw in F-Zero. That makes sense. But then, besides the F-Zero, you throw in the Zelda and Animal Crossing, just to be consistent. But then, Kirby gets in, because Kirby Air Ride, but a common version of the rumor was that because of Nintendo's good standing with Sega, and Sonic being in a bunch of racing games, that Sonic was going to be the sole third party in the Cross Kart. and everyone was like, "Oh my god, that's so fucking cool." Right.
Remember another like thing of the rumor, because there were a lot.
Oh, come on. Not gonna count.
Remember another version of the rumor was because of, again, I remember them stating that it was going to be like a Switch 2 like launch game or something.
There were some.
That was like besides.
There were some versions of that, but
that was like besides the crossover aspect. That this game was also going to like do something that like reinvents the wheel for like Mario Kart.
yes.
Acting like they were going to completely, like, heave everything about traditional Mario Kart.
Because the other thing, if we're talking about that, the thing is, and again, there were multiple versions of kind of the rumor, that Nintendo, as a test for something, that some versions of the rumor, at least how I remember this, is that by doing the X thing, that you could call it Mario Kart 10. But other variants are like, no, because they want to test something. At first, they're not going to call it Mario Kart 10. It's just an X as kind of an homage to 10, but it's Cross Kart because it's a crossover. And some people straight out, the way to describe this game, for some people, the way it was being described, because it was going to use Smash as a base, is that it was basically, and it's funny because the joke I'm going to make, that it's basically, Smash Kart X Combat Racing, like the Jack X Combat Racing, where you would literally, and some people kind of described it as Nintendo straight out mixed Smash gameplay with Mario Kart. And that you could smash your opponent, and you had like some of this is just kind of so long, and I can't even completely remember, and I know in a lot of ways I'm technically spouting nonsense, because there was just so many versions of this.
I'm sure if people dig hard enough.
I seem to remember one that
Assuming that YouTubers were not so embarrassed by peddling these leaks that they deleted the videos, I'm sure if you look hard enough, you could probably find it.
There's like 20 different rumors on what the fucking Smash Kart is.
Yeah.
And I seem to remember someone described it to be Jack X-like, but using... I seem to remember someone described it to be Jack X-like. And the person who described it that way was like, because it's Smash, you have like the percentage meter, and you have like Smash attacks. And the idea was that besides like weight, you have to consider your like Smash attacks and stuff. And the problem is when you pedal that. When you peddle this nonsense.
This is why, as I have always said, this is why I believe the, leaks give people unrealistic expectations and stuff where fucking everyone
Damn it, Isabel!
Where everyone went into this goddamn, direct expecting there to be, a Smash Kart or whatever, and there was nothing anywhere near that. Not just anywhere near that. Something which the presence of people take as a deconfirmation of that idea, because, again, it's why would Nintendo, even if it's, only a year after this, why would they release a Mario Kart 10 or a Smash Kart after something
like that?
After something like the Booster Course Pass, especially because, as I said, once the Booster Course Pass is done, this will be the Mario Kart with the most content. With the most tracks, except Tour might barely add to that, because Tour had basically a version of nearly everything. But because of Tour being a mobile game, remember, its tracks were typically 2 laps.
God, I'm trying to focus.
And the other thing Tour does, again, because it's a mobile game, this makes
crap.
The other thing was Tour, because they're being a mobile game and stuff, and this is why.
God damn it.
And this is why the
Okay, good. Good. On. I'm trying to hyper focus.
Yeah, I know. Like
the on with the lightning. What I love about the lightning, because it hits everybody but the guy that threw it.
It's the great equalizer.
Yes. Oh my.
Oh, the bomb.
I'm going to lose. I'm going to lose.
Maybe
I'm
not.
going to lose.
They're both right here.
Going to fucking lose.
Wait, no, Isabel's right there. I don't see an item. No one seems to have an item. They got hit by the bombs and shit, so they've lost their items as well.
No.
Oh.
Ah! Bitch! First try! I don't care. Oh, there seems to be some shit up on the sink.
Lakitu just put you on the sink. Oh, there's a path there. That's why. Neat.
First try, bitches! That never happens.
Yes. Anyway, I was saying, but before...
Damn it. Maybe the power of bitching does give me superpowers.
If that was the case, Eager would be an MLG gamer. Anyways, there was a tour. The reason, all the tour tracks in this game do that, last lap shift thing where something was the course will change. It's because Tour, was it being a mobile game, to sort of pad out its course roster, it had multiple paths sort of on the same course because of the 2-lap thing. So a lot of the Tour courses combine every alternate version into a single one.
Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this video. So, as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later. It's time for the question of the day and my overall thoughts on the topic. So, anyway, how many of you actually believed in those Mario Kart 10 and Smash Kart rumors, or did you think they were ridiculous like I did? First off, that would mean that we skipped Mario Kart 9, and I know a lot of versions of the rumor basically said that Mario Kart Tour was 9, but I always assumed Nintendo was not counting Tour as a mainline Mario Kart. So that was the first part of the rumor that I thought was ridiculous. I also thought the full-on crossover idea was ridiculous, but I could see a toned down version of the idea where they basically pick just a few characters that did star in at least one racing game. So you could slot Kirby in because of Kirby's Air Ride. And you could bring back Link and the Animal Crossing characters because they already put them in Mario Kart. And I also think an F-Zero inclusion would not be that weird. I also think Sonic and Pac-Man getting in would not be that weird. Namco already helped with the Mario Kart arcade games and already put Pac-Man characters and other Namco stuff into the Mario Kart arcade games. So we might as well put that kind of stuff in a mainline Mario Kart. And Sonic has been in several racing games. So once again, this idea is not that bad. My problem with the rumors were the ones that basically acted like this would be a Smash version of Jack X Combat Racing. instead of being what this really should be, which is Mario Kart with a few guest characters, anyway, you can leave your thoughts, opinions, and answers in the comments. Or you can leave them on social media. All of my social media links, as well as my Discord links, are in the video description. Now, as always, I need to be a shill for a minute. If you subscribe to the channel, and if you follow me on social media, that really helps our communities grow. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and I hope I will see you all next time. So as always, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, everybody. I hope you come back someday. See you later.